waves.
I made a reference to because this Afrobeats music is big right now.
Yeah.
Afrobeats. That's what the cops do. All right. I just had sex an hour ago.
I've been with your wife?
Nah, this guy down the street. No, yeah, my wife. And Buddha's fat as shit.
Yeah.
He's the only fat god.
Yeah.
Is there another one? Maybe Lizzo?
Yeah. She's a goddess. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
an
you're
icon.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know if see gender.
I don't know if she.
Have you ever dealt with a chafed thigh before, Mark?
Oh, I was a fat kid.
Right, so
And
you remember.
I skateboarded in the
Right.
Louisiana heat. So this was a swampy Katrina Wuhan wet market down here. Vegas, the Gorge. You ever been to the Gorge?
I've heard it's beautiful.
Pull up the Gorge. It's going to look like your asshole. It's huge. It's gaping. It's colorful.
I love it.
People visit it.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the people, we're trying to get this out as soon as possible. Special out right now on
You got that right. Soup to nuts.
Soup to nuts, baby.
I don't know if we're supposed to say the N-word because the writer's strike. I'm serious. So just say special.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Technically, you're not supposed to promote something.
So I can say special because they're the devil right now.
Oh, I
you
see,
know?
I
So
see.
you can say
Oh,
special,
true.
streaming.
Special on a big streaming platform.
Big streaming with an N.
With an
Big red
That's
N.
fun. Nice hard N.
Yeah.
the worst N you could say right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, they came out of the blue.
Oh,
You used
yeah.
the, to be the most offensive N to writers. But yes.
Tell that to Kramer.
Go.
Oh, man. But the girls were real whores. Early. I mean, the armpit hair sucked, but they were like, 6 years old smoking. So I'm fucking this girl, and she was a really hot lady, but she was a soccer player, and she was like kind of a hippie. And so there wasn't a ton of washing going on. And she gave me a yeast infection.
Eldest knows all about it.
Okay, we call it jock itch.
That's what I always call it.
Yeah, that's the man
You gotta
version.
control the narrative.
Both of you were out of your minds. You both had yeast infections.
It's total yeast.
Yeah.
But I didn't know this is pre-internet, so I'd have to go. I asked a doctor I knew,
What do you
and
mean
he
pre-internet? You didn't go to college in fucking 1982.
Oh yeah, I go. Well, that's true.
2003. What is this? 2000? 2000?
It's about 2000, 2001.
Okay.
So I guess we had internet, but it was.
I got you. Yeah.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
And so you weren't really just WebMD all day.
Sure.
So I asked the doctor, and he said, "Oh, you got to put cultures on it. You need to kill the yeast." So I went out and bought yogurt.
No, you dipped your nuts in
I
yogurt?
dipped my nuts in a big Costco pink yogurt thing, which didn't work at all. I tried.
What if you went to the Bayou doctor? Oh, you gotta take your nuts out. Put them in some Yoplait, boy. You gotta get Go-Gut.
Yeah.
Squirt some Go-Gut on your nuts, boy.
Fruit on the bottom, balls on top.
Delta Lounge? What are we doing?
Oh, don't get me
my
started
God.
on the
Nothing
lounge.
better
It's
is
unbelievable.
Delta.
Love the Delta
I love
Lounge.
Delta so much. You know,
They need to hire a couple. They need to hire a couple white servers.
Yeah,
I mean,
you got me. Ooh, you hit
there's-
sack.
well, I'm just going to be honest with you. Come straight to it.
God, what, if Biden died?
We're having an intervention for you. We might be drunk. You're kind of an alcoholic.
Me?
Yeah.
I barely drink.
What the?
After this news, I needed something. Take the edge off.
You know what, dude? You convinced me. Maybe drinking is the way. Give me a fucking swing.
Here,
That's what it is.
Fuck those kids.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I feel like Kevin Hart's a queef.
Like, I was baking for a while, and I was trying to use like cassava flour and like protein powder, like to make it healthy.
No, it can't work.
It doesn't. It's
No.
just you need like flour,
Yes.
butter, eggs. Like you need those main sugar, real
Yes, the basics, like gender. You got to go back to the roots. I'm joking. I'm a comedian.
sugar. It's like
It's
I
always
was
a great scene, too, because it's a guy who's like her personal trainer, and his
Right.
dick comes out of the bottom. And she's like, what the hell? And he's like, oh, jeez.
He's wearing such little shorts and his dick is so cartoonishly big.
Yeah,
And
right.
it's like, come on, man, you're a trainer.
Yeah.
This is like a guy in an office having his dick constantly pop out of his suit.
Right.
You're at work right now, man.
But let's be honest, if you were at a gym and a guy's dick popped out, you'd probably go, I'd rather suck that than work out. The beauty of the internet is like, you go, I'm into kids' feet, you know, and then you're like, maybe I'm a weirdo, but then you go on the internet, there's like a whole newsletter about kids' feet and a website,
with 10,000 people on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, dude, that's a lot. And then you look at the scope of the world, and you're like, oof, that's actually not a lot. That's not a lot at all.
And all we talk about is got to be you, man. You got to be individual. You got to love who you are. But then if you step outside the box, everybody attacks you.
Yeah.
So
we wanted to ask you, you got the house now,
yeah,
right?
Kind of.
Kind of. Sure. You said the lady was really taking charge as far as putting together. Are you living in there now?
No,
You're not there.
It's a money pit. It's all demo, and all these cum-guzzling Nazis come in there. They got an engineer. Everybody's got a goddamn clipboard.
There's 15 guys. You think
Yeah.
you're hiring one guy. That guy needs a guy. Everybody's got a guy.
You got to have some scumbag from the DOB with a phone on his belt. You know, he's got to come in and go, oh, this is all got to go. This is all unsafe. We got to tear all this shit down. You're like, come on, man. And luckily, my contract is like this Irish guy from Queens. He's like, oh, fuck this pussy. We're going to do it how we do it, you know? And then
He went to Italian immersion school,
Yeah.
apparently.
I can't do accents. Thank you very much.
We wanted
all the
to
granola
Take it
bars.
to go. Cottage cheese, fruit, amazing
Oh,
breakfast.
all right, old man.
Cottage cheese.
Come on.
You
Where are
guys don't
you
like-
going?
What are you, bird watching?
You're in the
after
fucking
that?
employee lounge.
You don't like cottage cheese and
No.
fruit? Oh, it's the best.
What do you
It's a
think-
good, delicious meal.
What do you think about the people
How's the
that are in there
Metamucil?
on the phone loud?
What? Oh, that sucks.
Or are you
York.
walking around
Exactly.
like, fuck, what's this costing
No.
me?
That's 10 G's. That's 5 G's.
It's kind of nice knowing it's not done because it's all up. You know, it's
a good
all
point.
hope right now. So I like this part. It's like the vacation. Once you're at the vacation, you're in Hawaii going, I still hate me.
And are you ever like concerned of in that way? I was talking about like therapy sort of can like mitigate ambition. Were you ever concerned like, oh, if I work on that feeling of validation and getting that validation and sort of like figure out what that is, that it'll impact the stand-up?
Ooh, I never thought that far into it. I just thought, I hope this is funny.
Because I think about that where I'm like, do I want to go to therapy? Because if I therapize all my feelings,
Oh, I had that worry, yeah.
and I sort of like understand why I'm seeking all these things. Will I want to do stand up less? Will I write less? Will I want to
Yeah.
share ideas less? Fortunately, that didn't happen. But
Right.
that feeling, that fear was there.
Yeah. I guess I thought of that, but I was so in need of therapy that, because if you're funny, you're funny. And the trauma's already baked in. So you're not going to clean. It's like when you're hungover and you're really hurting and you drink a glass of water and you're like, well, I'm dehydrated. Shouldn't the water help me?
Yeah.
No. You're already done the damage.
It's in there.
It's the same with therapy. Like, you need the water, but it's just to help you learn what's wrong with you. It's not going to actually heal it.
Yeah, I feel the same way with mushrooms. People will be like, dude, I took mushrooms and like I don't feel any different. I'm like, it's not going to do anything. Like, it is going to show you different ways to think about yourself that
Yeah.
then you have to work on.
Yes.
And
yes.
that afterwards is when the actual effort goes in, where it's like writing down how I feel, writing down the things I did wrong, thinking about your life in a different way,
Yeah.
and then applying the lessons that you learned.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a panacea that's just gonna like change your brain chemistry. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, I'm not an asshole. It's like
No, nothing is that. All these people relying on that, like, how do I become happy? It's like, well, if you're watching this, you're already fucked.